Well, 10,000 people in Indiana have DACA status. That's out of 800,000 nationwide. The DACA program provides protection from deportation for some undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children. President Trump this week signaled the end of the program.
The news that DACA's future hinges on a 6-month window for Congress to act sparked feelings of tension, fear, and uncertainty among those who spoke on the front lawn of St. Gabriel Catholic Church. One member of the audience was Mauricio Garcia. The 16-year-old high school student is a DACA recipient himself and says he showed up to support his fellow Hispanics.
Yeah, it has me stressed out. Like, we're just waiting to see what really happens.
Garcia says his plans are to keep getting good grades and to focus on his goals.
So a lot of uncertainty here. Christine Pop joins us now to talk about the implications of Trump's DACA announcement. Christine, thanks for being here. First of all, can you explain just a little bit about what DACA grants recipients?
Sure. DACA is a deferral of deportation, so it provides protection from deportation. It lasts for 2 years, and during those 2 years, the individual who has DACA can have work authorization, and that means permission to work.
So Trump is essentially passing this on to Congress. What all entails this at this point now?
Yeah, so right now there are about 800,000 people nationwide who have DACA, and over the next couple of years, those work authorizations and statuses will slowly become invalid. So we have until March 5th, or Congress has until March 5th to make
6 months that he was talking about.
to make a decision. Right now, people who have already applied to renew their DACA or have already applied initially, their applications are still pending, and individuals whose status will expire before March 5th have until October 5th to renew. But if for all of the other people whose statuses expire after March 5th, 2018, they will just be out of status if Congress does not act.
So what does have to happen in Congress? Can you walk us through that process?
Sure. Well, there's pending legislation called the DREAM Act. And in fact, this has been pending or introduced at various times since 2001, often by Dick Durbin. Former Senator Lugar was a huge proponent of the DREAM Act, and it's been introduced many times. So it's pending. There's a bill pending in the Senate, and I believe also in the House right now, which would provide additional protection to children who were brought here, or people who were brought here as children.
So if Congress doesn't get that consensus, does that mean that that 10,000 Hoosiers could be deported? What happens?
Well, over the next 2 years, they will slowly lose their status and they will lose that protection from deportation. So yes, it is possible that we will start seeing more deportations of young people. And again, remember, these are people who came here as young children and who've grown up here.
So, we've heard from university leaders, business executives who've called the move harmful and cruel. Legally, what can they do to protect DACA students or workers?
There's not much that anybody can do. It's really up to Congress right now, or the president if he wants to extend the executive action. But short of Congress acting to protect them, there's not much anybody can do.
Okay. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it.